All right. So this one was a bit of an oddball choice for me because I both played it and never finished it in the same mark. Let's talk a little bit about Far Cry Primal and what made it so good bad. I want to say like starting number one, Far Cry Primal and Far Cry 4 were technically kind of the turning point in how they did some of the crafting systems, some of the collecting systems, taking out extra steps, taking out animations for everything, and some things got additional animations just in that way, but it strikes me as good and bad at the same time. This game kind of came out of nowhere uh compared to the rest of the Far Cry games that are very modern day FPS merits where it's guns, you can get as many guns as you want. This was sticks and stones, cavemen, mammoths, and the most choice you got on weapons was bow or slightly longer bow. That's really what it boiled down to. I actually had to go back and make a character list for who was all in this game just because I could not remember their names. And on the subject of names, I wanna give Ubisoft a singular. That's as much applause as they get for being as lovable and evil of a company as they are. They did their homework and actually tried to get something similar to one of the oldest known possible languages. So you know what? Good on you, Ubisoft. You at least tried to make it realistic for all however many people who have been alive since 10,000 BC still speaking that old ancient language. There were a few characters in Primal that you could definitely see the similarities to someone who was in 4 or even 3. But there was also a lot about Primal that had no relation to any of the other games. I think the only character that was an extreme standout to me, let me get his name here real quick. The Islan warrior Roshani. That one looked most like Reggie. And then Teensei, our shaman of the village, kind of looked like Yogi. I don't know, maybe I'm imagining stuff with that. They're both relatively new characters to the series. I mean, just used in 4, which speaking of things used from 4, I'm going to keep diverging further down the path. It took me maybe half the game to realize it, but they reused the map from 4 and tweaked it enough where it didn't really seem like 4. It took me playing through the game and going like, huh, wait just a damn second. And then I pulled up the map for 4 and I looked at it a bit closer. I was like, you sons of bitches. That was clever. They took assets that they already had, changed it a little bit, and released it as a whole new game. So, round of applause again, Ubisoft. You get a singular clap. You turned out a game in record time. It used ancient language, reused map assets, and it took me a while to even notice. So, good on them. Um, all in all, I gotta say, not bad game. They got as creative as they could get, given the time limitations of cavemen They brought back the Elephant Rider perk from 4 and gave it to the Mammoths, which, awesome. I don't know why childhood me never finished this game. I don't know, like, if I didn't beat Uul or if I didn't, what was her name? Didn't beat Vatori or Vatri. I don't know what caused me to not play this as a kid, or I guess younger teen, because I had no problem finishing it this time. I don't know if it just didn't hold my interest. Maybe I didn't feel like being a caveman. I don't know. It's a fun game. If it's on sale, it's a great game. I got this game for like $3 on a Steam sale. I would pay $3 to play as a caveman. Now, I personally did not do all the side events to get all the skill points because I could not be bothered to do run fetch quests of, hey, go over here and defend this group of 4 Ooga Boogas. Hey, go over there, hunt 3 tigers. That'll reduce the population. I couldn't do it. I can get along with the fact that I have ADD and cannot focus for too long on stupid stuff like that. That just takes way too long. But I couldn't commit myself to doing it. I wanted to play the game, be through the game in a decent amount of time, and not waste time. Like, if you're looking to go, like, full trophy for trophy, you're probably going to burn 30 hours being a caveman. It took me, what, like, 14, 15 hours to burn through the game at regular difficulty. I'd say it's a pretty good clip for a Far Cry game. Um, I did all the missions for the extra animal companions just because they were cool. Like, hey, let's go get the blood wolf. Hey, let's go tame that saber cat who killed your entire hunting party at the beginning of the game. We're cool now. Hey, let's go murder a bear and then befriend it. Like, it's weird choices, but at the same time, the whole game's just weird, top to bottom. It's so diverged from anything that they've done with the Far Cry series before that it just stands out as weird. Would I play it again? Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's basically what they did with 4's whole Shangri-La missions with Kali Nag, except they're taking the mystical and the India part out of it, and taking Takar and just throwing him in the Stone Age version. I do have one real small complaint going out of this, which I should have said earlier, but I'm going to say it now at the end. The fact that they say somewhere in Central Europe, but this map is clearly the same map as 4. Kirat is somewhere like north of India but south of Kathmandu, Nepal. Like that's where Kirat would be fictionally. But they're saying Central Europe for this map. I'm gonna have to go with it's definitely still Kirat. I know the developers want to be like, no, 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 it's somewhere else. If you reuse the same map, I'm not going to change my opinion on that. It's Kirat. It's old Kirat. Honestly, if you see it on sale, buy it. You want to be a caveman? You want to throw sticks and spears at people? Do it. It's hilarious. If you're looking for a more refined experience than that, you prefer the FPS version, buy 4. It's basically the exact same map and everything, except more Nepalese and less caveman-y. I honestly, I can't give a more glowing review to anything. It's go be a caveman. You could waste a whole $3 to live how our ancestors lived, minus the swamp ass. That's a pretty good trade-off in my book. I've got nothing more to say on this one. I am doing a really big project right now, so it might take me a while to make another review, but I will see you folks on the next one.